Hi, Cancer. My name is Gloria, and this is Coach Glow Tarot. This is going to be your weekly message for uh, the week of January 13th through January 19th, 2020. Cancer, 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 Cancer. I'm a little stuffy. First card up is the Hermit. So, right now you're very introspective. You're trying to understand something about yourself or why things are happening. You want to be left alone. You want to be left alone to figure out sorry about that. I'm sorry, my dog keeps barking. We're gonna start over. Nope, we're not starting. Oh, I guess we are. Sorry about that. A lot of stuff just happening. Okay, Cancer. You have the Hermit card. I was saying that this guy, you can't really see it, but he looks kind of sad. Just maybe you feel bad for yourself. Maybe you're having a little bit of a pity party, which is okay, to be going through that. I mean, whatever. Do what you want. Who am I to say it's okay or not okay? That's what's going on. You're feeling really sad for yourself. Maybe you're feeling very sad for the world. You're feeling very sad about your world. You want to understand things, but you don't know, and you're just trying to find the answers within. Or you want to be left alone you know, until you're feeling okay with everything again. Like you're still standing strong, you're still holding yourself up, but there's a lot of like internal work going on. There's a lot of stuff going on the inside that you don't really want to share with the world. You're working on things on your own. You're working to understand things on your own. And another thing is, I don't know if you can see it, but that guy's got a very full gray beard. So that kind of like gives me a feeling of wisdom. Like I feel like you know, like you're wise enough to know that it's not up to the world to fix your problems. I feel like you're wise enough to know that however you're feeling are your feelings alone to deal with, and so you're doing that. It's very mature. It's a very mature thing to do, to be self-aware. You're being self-aware. You're not blaming other people for your problems. You're just understanding that you have them and that you are trying to deal with them on your own. And you're trying to find the beauty in your situation because you know that, good or bad, life is beautiful and everything happens for a reason. You got to take the good with the bad, but you're dealing with that, understanding that and trying to find the light in it. Next, you have the Nine of Pentacles because you are an independent person. You are abundant. You know that you can, fix yourself. You know that when you go within and, you meditate and you pray and you work hard on yourself and, you know that this is who you are, and you know that this is what's going to come out of it. Oh, look, I think, is that 1111 there? And they're looking at each other. Look at that. See, this is, and you see how this is like glowing with like yellow? You know that you have to look within to find that glow because you know that this is this and the harmony of this and being independent and you know that this is who you are. This is the person that you know that you are looking for again within yourself. I think this is very strong, very. It's kind of beautiful actually. It's very evolved too. You know this is who you are. Nine of Pentacles. And outwardly, to the rest of the world, you got your shit together. You're a beautiful, abundant person who can take care of themselves. This is in your mind, and when you go home at night, by yourself, you're trying to understand yourself because this is how beautiful you know you are. Oh boy, I can't breathe. And then the Page of Swords. Hmm. Very new, very new energy. Something about, I don't know, I don't feel like you're signing any contracts here. I think that before you move forward into anything, this is very immature energy. So if I were you, I wouldn't sign any contracts right now. Um, I would take the time that you need to go within and figure stuff out before moving forward with anything. Um, this could also be a card about gossip. maybe you don't want to get involved because it's kind of like immature to you, like you're above it, and you don't want to get caught up in anything. You don't want to get entangled. This is a card that could entangle you into things that you don't want to do. I think if you don't take this time to realize who you are, you're going to wind up being entangled in gossip or getting stuck into a contract that you haven't fully read the fine print about, and then you get stuck. You don't want to get stuck. Because again, this is who you are. Look, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and then you get the Empress. And the Empress came out underneath the Hermit. The Hermit card, again, going within. You are a very abundant person, and you are pregnant with creative ideas. You know, you give life to whatever you touch. Um, And again, you're going within to illuminate the beauty of who you are. You have two very abundant women here, nurturing women who make things happen. And with the Hermit in the corner there, because the Nine of Pentacles came out next to the Hermit, where the Hermit was like looking to find the light, you know? And then the Empress came out underneath the Hermit, which I think kind of like, it looks like it's like lifting it up. It looks like it's lifting up the Hermit. Like no matter which way it falls, it will be caught by the essence of who you are. And you've got it all, Cancer. You've got the nurturing motherly aspect. You've got the go-getter, the ambitious attitude. You know, you're smart, you're funny, you're beautiful. You've got it all. Sometimes if you don't take time to yourself, you can't see all that because there's so much other energy is coming in. Like this energy is trying to make its way into your life. It's trying to get in there. It's trying to get underneath. It's trying to cut into trying to get in there. You see what I'm saying? But you've got these two cards here protecting you. You've got these two things that are reassuring you that 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 you are a strong person, a strong, beautiful, abundant person. It's like protecting the hermit that's trying to take its time to meditate. And this Page of Swords is trying to make its way in. This gossip and bad contracts is trying to make its way in. No. Because you are what you are. Hmm. Now this here is fast moving energy. It could be messages coming in, maybe fast travel, something coming towards you fast. It's definitely an action card. And that came out, but it's like good action. If you look at the wands, they have little leaves sprouting out of it. And that's kind of like fruits of your labor, like, oh, excuse me. It's like good messages coming in, I think. I think this is good energy, good messages coming in. Or maybe you're giving out those vibes. Maybe these are good soulful vibes that you're giving out. Because they're all kind of going in like the opposite direction. The Hermit's over here like within, but the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress are kind of looking outward. And so is this energy is going outward. So maybe it seems like good news. Like good news from, I think maybe not good news. I feel like you're sending out good vibes. That's what I'm feeling. You're sending out good vibes because you're starting to understand who you are, and you're not gonna let petty energy penetrate your hard shell. Exactly. See, you're sending out good vibes. See, and again, so the wands are all going out this way. You've got these abundant people here sending out good vibes, and this is you giving good vibes, giving what you can, giving what you have. You're taking the time to go within, figuring out, where your beauty stems from. You're figuring out yourself. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. And you're finding the beauty in you, and you're giving out, you're giving what you have. You're giving good vibes. Giving out good vibes. That's great. The Six of Pentacles there. It's like a victory. Like it's like being secure, like knowing yourself, finding balance. And you're not upset with the world. You're not upset with the world around you. You just understand that most people have to deal with their own problems, which is what you're doing to be happy. And you're sending out good vibes, sharing your fortune, sharing your wisdom, being loving, being caring, giving great advice. Because it's real. It's all shit that excuse me, it's all stuff that you've been through. It's not like you're just, it's not like you think that you're better than anybody else. It's just that you are mature in that way. You have, you're just like, you're not better than anybody else because you've just been through it. You've been through it, and you've found the beauty in the darkness, and you're sending out those great vibes. See, you've got the Sun card. I like the little squiggles that come out of the sun here, because again, those are again for me like really great vibes. But then also this came out underneath the Hermit, the Empress, and now you've got the Sun. And you see the Sun, how it's got the little baby on it, and the Empress. They say the Empress is pregnant. So maybe you feel either renewed, or there's some sort of I wouldn't say like a rebirth. I feel just like you've been enlightened to your beauty. And you almost feel like a kid again. Like, oh my goodness, like, I know I can do whatever I want. I know that I can have, do, and be whomever I want. And that makes you really happy. And that makes you very, very happy. See the light at the end of the tunnel. You've come through not a new person, but just an experienced person that knows that nothing ever really dies. You're just better. You're not a new person. You're just a better person. And this is you just radiating good vibes. You're very, very attractive right now. And that's because you dealt with your shit. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know. I've got 2 cards left to pick out, but I would not be surprised if somebody was coming in like attracted to your light. We'll see what happens here. Oh no. Hmm. Here we've got the 7 of Swords. Hmm. That's interesting. I hope nobody's good. I hope nobody's trying to take advantage of you. Because this is lies and deceit and people thinking that they're getting away with something. Hmm. But it's looking that way. It's like looking away from the sun. It's looking away from the sun. I'm gonna have to clarify that in a minute. Maybe there's something here that I'm not seeing. And this would be the 2nd Swords card in your reading. The 3rd Swords card, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is good, I think. It's success. Ace of Swords is success of something. Success coming in. Hmm. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused by these last 2 cards. Alrighty. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Overall, you've got the Fool. Now that's 3 major arcanas in your reading. And they're all beautiful. You've got the Empress, the Sun, and the Fool taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith, but looking down before you jump. Looking before you jump. Because like I said, you're not new, you're experienced. God, what is this Seven of Swords, the sign of Cancer, for the week of January. What is the Seven of Swords? January 13th. Swords for Cancer. Maybe you get the sun's energy regardless of what's going on around you. Maybe you can see the truth and everyone's maybe your intuition is on point right now. Maybe. I don't know. That's probably not it. Maybe you just see the truth. You see the truth and you're running with it. I don't know. What is the Seven of Swords for Cancer? Name one card for the Seven of Swords. The Hangman. The Hangman. God, what is the Ace of Swords? Cancer. Ace of Swords. You've got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles for the Ace of Swords. I think that you are just chilling, doing your part, realizing who you are, doing your part. Stop, baby. Doing your part. You know, you're not trying to fight with anybody. You're going with the flow. The Hangman and the Two of Pentacles here is making me feel like, yes, there's in and out energy, and you know you'll take the good in everything. You'll try to see the good in everything. You know, you're not gonna let bad energy um, take away from your good vibes. You know, you're gonna go with the flow. You're gonna balance everything out. It's very mature again. You're gonna be successful doing so. I feel like this is a healthy balance between, you know, inside energy and outside energy and what you're doing with it. Let's look at the bottom of the deck again. The Queen of Wands, see? You're balancing it off. You're very creative with it, you know? You're very go with the flow, creative with it. You're not letting bad energy come and penetrate your what you've learned or change what you've learned, change your mind or anything like that. You're being the Empress. You're being beautiful. That's beauty. I mean, I like this reading, but I feel like I could have done better. This is what I got. All right, Cancer. Sorry, I wish it was better. I mean, it is good. I just wish I could have interpreted it better. Anyways, you get it. I'm sure you'll accept it. This has been for Cancer for the week of January 13th through January 19th, 2020. I'm Gloria, and this is Coach Tarot. Take care, y'all.